Hey everyone, how's it going? Wait till some people come on and we'll get started. 3 a.m. here right now. These late nights, I don't know. Something wrong with me. I'll give you all the sugar. What do you reckon? What a day. Had a bit of a scare today and stuff like that. It wasn't good for 5 minutes. I was a bit worried. I'll tell you all about that. And I think a lot of you will be able to relate to it. The ones who have done former programs and things like that. And it was only a 5 minute scare, but it scared the hell out of me, which was pretty funny. Alright, hi guys, how are you? Okay, if you can hear me, put the thumbs up, just so I know I've got volume. I know admin's busy right now, so I don't even know if they're watching. You can hear me? Great, beauty. Okay, excellent. I got all paranoid about that now. Oh my goodness. What a day. Yeah, the scare I had today, I talked to the programmer in the WhatsApp, in a WhatsApp group, you know, with him, me and Tom. And Tom messages me today and he goes, I see you've left the chat. I went, what? So I went to check the chat. No, he'd left. I thought, oh, hell, no. So, you know, I checked the website still there and all that still there. I go, what the hell's going on here? Why would he leave? And why I think you can relate with this is that a lot of programs I've been in the past sort of thing, not that I've talked to the programmers so much, but you go to, you know, the owners disappear or the website's down and you get that the heart moving. All it was is he's got a new phone and with the new number, so he had to leave that one and come in with the new number, but I didn't know it at the time. I thought, oh no, what's going on? So it scared the hell out of me, to be honest. I thought, what am I going to do? So no, it's all good. It was just me. I think the fear of what's happened in former programs over the last 10 years or so really affected me. And while I don't mind losing $50 here and $100 here for trying out programs and things like that, although it does become taxing after a while because it does build up, it amounts a lot. That's why I want this one to be the last one that I ever have to do. I was in one several years ago, and I did 6 months, practically no sleep at all, and I built up a team of 18,000 people personally, and I built up the funds because we were about to launch, and it was a massive campaign. It had like 10 different ways of making money and things like that, and I built up $7 million, and I was with my crowd, the ones that were local to me, which was quite a few of us sort of thing, having a huge party for the launch the next day because we were all basically very rich, and the things I was going to do for that was going to be absolutely amazing. And the owner took off with a lot, every single penny of it. I tell you, there's a day where you want to throw yourself off a building or a cliff or a bridge or something like that. I didn't, because I won't let people like that beat me. But at the time, heart sickening. So things like that happen, and I know, and it's not even, again, yeah, a lot of money, and so that really, you know, stung a bit, but from all the work I'd done, sort of thing. But it was the dream that was taken away from me, that nearly wanted me, you know, where the thoughts of just, I can't do this anymore, and things like that. You know, you get to that point, and I'm sure many of you have got to that point before, where you're going, I just can't do this anymore. I'm just sick of being ripped off. I'm sick of things just closing down or not working, and you know, and it's not always the program. Sometimes it's a third party that's come in and destroyed it. SEC, things like that, happens quite often, and it gets too much. It really does. So on this particular occasion, it was a bit much for me, but I did bounce back. I won't let bad people beat me. You know, I learned from it. I did, and I learned from every program that failed on me. I learned something, so I didn't fail. The program might have failed, but I never failed. So, because I always took something out of it, which is how I created Bitcoin Ascension. Because I wanted not something just to stick around. It has to work as well, doesn't it? It's all well and good putting a website up and getting a bunch of people in, but it's got to work. You know, it's got to have a future. Well, what's the point? You know, because I really want to steer you guys clear away from the money you're going to make. I want you to really focus on the lifestyle you're going to have. You know, the change of your life. That's what you've got to focus on. And I covered this a bit yesterday about mindset and focus and things like that. And they're all good marketing words and mentoring words and things like that. But seriously, you know, your dream is everything. And the dreams I had of, you know, all those years ago, I wanted to start a pet sanctuary back then, you know, and I was going to be able to do it pretty much straight off the bat, you know, because the 7 mil was just the beginning, and I could have done so much. And you know, it's taken me a lot of years to get back to the spot where you know, it's the dream is still alive. You know, that's how much I believed in what I was doing. With the pet sanctuary and things like that, and other dreams, of course, that I didn't let it beat me, and I kept going, and I kept working hard, you know, and smart, but I never gave up. And a lot of people do. A lot of people do, or a lot of people come into these programs and things like that, and they're very cynical, very suspicious, very defensive, and I don't have a go at those people, because I can't know what they're going through, because everyone goes through it differently, you know, different circumstances, different lifestyle, all that sort of thing, but I totally get where they're coming from. So that's why if you ever see me where someone's been very negative ever, it's only happened a couple of times where someone's been really, really negative, that I've come back with positive, because I want them to learn something, even if they don't join us and they walk away and they're grumbling and they call me all the things under the sun and all that sort of thing, you know, I'm a big scammer or something like that. I just hope they take that something away, and that when they come in the future, when they see Bitcoin Ascension is like massive and my God, you know, we've been around for ages and all that sort of thing, they're going, you know, the owner of that program was actually really nice to me, even though I was a total dick, you know, so the other person was a total dick to me, or something like that. So always be the better person, I think. Our lives are very short in the greater scheme of things. We're on this planet for a blinking of an eye. And so what we do matters. It really does matter. Every day matters. Appreciate every day you got, guys, because you know how long you got. So I love every day. You know, I look forward to every day. It's a gift. It really, really is a gift that I get to be able to talk to people and to see things and smell things and the colours, and it's just all amazing. And that's how I see Bitcoin Ascension. You know, I see it as a very vibrant, living thing. And I hope in time all of you will see it that way too. I've spoken to spoken to several people over the last few days sort of who have the exact same vision for Bitcoin Ascension. And that's what excites me and keeps me going and things like that, because I'll never give up on my dream ever. And I'm glad I finally stepped up and thought, well, you know, enough's enough of following everyone else. I'll follow me for a while, and we'll see how that goes. And so far, it's going really, really well, as far as I'm concerned. As for the program, I was talking to him when he spoke to me. I went, oh, thank God you're still here, you know, and things like that. And he goes, oh, yes, mate. You know, he was just telling me what was happening, and he said because he's downloading the matrix separately and making sure all the matrix numbers are all in alignment and connected, so everyone's connected. He said that should be finished tonight. Well, my time tonight, his time during the day, I don't know exactly his time zone, but he said that should be finished, and then he can upload it back onto the thing, but doing it live. So we're not taking the site down to do that, because I don't need another heart attack, and nor do you guys. So he'll be doing it live. So that's why it's taken so long, because we have to do it live. Because I will not have the site down for 24 hours or anything like that, and that's why it's taken a lot longer. And because we had to try it from about 3 or 4 different ways of doing it to make sure it did it right. So sorry it has taken so long, and I do apologise that it has taken so long, but I'm no super coder or anything like that, but there's so many lines of code to go through to make sure you've got it right, and he's got it right. So I'm very proud of him for actually sticking to it for so long and getting stuck in and getting it done. And he's done it for all of us. He was really concerned about you guys and how you felt. And I said, look, mate, you know, they're really, really positive. I'm sure some people are a bit upset about it, and no one's told me they're upset, but I'm sure that they are, you know, because you want to get paid and things like that. And as I said, there hasn't been many of you, there's been a few of you, but not many, but it's still you, you know, you still matter. So it's still very, very important. I don't want to miss anyone, you know. I haven't been paid, you know, for my level 5 yet. Well, my level 4 payout for going to level 5, I haven't been paid yet. And I'd like that money, you know, as would we all. So, and of course it's good for advertising. Oh yeah, we've hit level 5, we've made, you know, over half a Bitcoin each and things like that. And, you know, so it's good for marketing as well. It's good for the business. So, you know, it's overdue. And it has taken a long time to fix. But the good thing is it's being fixed, which is very exciting for me. I'm very, very happy. Nothing worse than being a first-time owner of a program and you get these problems and trying to sort them out. It's a huge headache. It really, really is. But I think what keeps me positive about it is because I really believe in what I'm doing. So I'm always positive about this sort of thing. You know, I don't dwell on problems. I try and think of the solution. So, you know, you have a problem, but don't dwell on the problem. Just work on the solution to the problem. It's like if I see a problem, when I was in other programs, I saw problems, but I didn't come to the owners and say, oh, this isn't working. I go, hey, I noticed this isn't working, but have you tried doing this? You know, give them a solution. Don't just give them a problem. Give them a solution with that problem. So, you know, even if you're wrong, it doesn't matter. You're at least trying. And that's what I've always tried to do. So I've always got along with owners of other programs because I've treated them with respect and they treat me with respect back. So whether the program worked or not, you know. But yeah, always try and be productive, always trying to help. Okay, that's the way everyone should be. It shouldn't be anything spectacular. It should just be normal, you know. Okay, let's get on with other things. So, yeah, glitchy thing will be a thing of the past very, very soon. I'm very, very excited about that. You have no idea how excited I am about that. Talked to a few people today on where Bitcoin Ascension is going, and they were saying, you know, one person was saying, you know, don't focus so much on the money, focus on the actual dream, because we're a donation platform, sort of like crowdfunding in a sense, because we want to fund our projects and our dreams, obviously. So that's what I really want to focus on. We all know about the money. The money is a byproduct, though, as Philip Terry said himself. He said money is a byproduct. It's the actual goal and project, so to speak, that you want to fund. That's the important thing. The money is just a byproduct so we can do it. And he's very, very right. And I think if you go back over my lives over the last 100 days, God, I talk a lot, you'll see I've been saying that all along. You know, the dream is everything. The dream is everything. The what you really want to get done, that's what's important. That's what makes the business what it is. It's not the money. It's the thing behind the money. You know, the money's just back there somewhere, but it's, you know, I don't want to like be totally successful and like, you know, so to speak, make millions and all that sort of thing, or, you know, a lot of Bitcoin, and then go and instead of calling it the Twinkle Star Pet Sanctuary, I'm going, I made money with Bitcoin Pet Sanctuary. You know, it doesn't make sense, does it? The money's a byproduct. You know, it's what you use to make a big project like that anyway. But whatever project you have, even if it's just for your first home, you know, you talk about the house. You don't talk about the money. You talk about the house. So that's what I really want you guys to focus on, because that's what will drive you. Unless money's your total passion and it's your total goal, just because you want to achieve 1,000 Bitcoin or something like that, then that's fine, you know. But it's still the dream of getting there. So I like to talk about that a lot of my lives, because I think I have to really push that forward. And we have a lot of new people that come in every day, and they haven't seen my other lives and things like that, which you'll find on YouTube. And you have to realise that the dream is more important than the money. Okay, that's get those priorities right, and you'll succeed. You really, really will. But you have to really believe in that project. But as I said last night, if you've got this goal and dream, but you don't want to put any work to do it, it's not really a goal or a dream. It's just a wish. Well, like, I wish I won the lotto. You know, it's a wish. You're not going to do anything about it. It's just a wish. You know, I wish it would rain. That sort of thing. But if it's something like, and I'll use my example again, you know, I want to save animals. You know, I want to stop them being hurt. I want them loved. I want them cared for. I want people educated. You know, I want happiness around the world. You know, that's why I have such a passion for it, because I really believe in it. Now, that's a real dream. That's a real goal, in the sense that I'm willing to do what I need to do to get that done. That's what a dream is. You know, paying the bills is the same dream. It really is the same dream, just being able to pay your bills. But you have to want to really pay those bills. So you've got to put the effort in. You're not putting the effort in, it's not really a dream. Okay? So, okay, that's enough about that. Let's get on to other things. It's Jill Cretton's. I think it's Jill or Gil. I don't know. I saw a Michael McIntyre comedy one about names and the way they're written. Cretton and Cretton. Oh, I can't remember her last name. I'm sorry. I'm terrible with names. And Elaine Thorpe's birthday today. So happy birthday to them and anyone else who's having a birthday today that I didn't hear about. Happy Bitcoin Ascension birthday to you. And I'm glad you're here, and you've got a whole stack of people here who are very happy for you on the day of your birthday. I got a lot of well wishes on my birthday in January, sort of thing. That was great. So make sure we say happy birthday to Elaine and all that, considering how Elaine works very, very hard for us. She's always working and always doing things. And she's not just in the Facebook group, guys. She's in WhatsApp. You know, she's in several WhatsApps, and she's doing updates in there. She's doing the support tickets and things like that, and keeping me in line, which isn't easy. You know, but she's got back up there. You know, I've got Mandy, I've got Juliet, I've got Terry. They're all keeping me in line. So, you know, happy birthday. Have a great, great day. Juliet is a bit under the weather today. So we're wishing her to feel better very, very soon. And you know, she's still working, mind you. You know, I think the girl could have both arms, you know, lopped off or something like that, and she'd just be typing away with her nose or something, or her toes. Nothing stops that girl. She's a real inspiration. She did a live earlier, about 12 hours ago or so, 10 hours ago, and so it's worth a listen to. She's like me, she talks a lot. But what she says is very, very true, and what she was saying was very inspirational. So I loved watching that, so make sure you catch that. Let's see, what else is going on? I made Chuck Shadok, the big white duck. I made him admin earlier, and what he's going to be doing, he's going to be taking as many people as we can into the world of YouTube, and he's going to show you how easy it is to make our videos go viral. This is going to be very, very good for Bitcoin Ascension. I was talking about it yesterday. He's already started taking people in. I did put a post up, who's interested. Make sure you comment if you're interested. I'll end up making a chat room, but I'm sure Chuck will, I think he's already put up a post and everything like that about joining him on Zoom and things like that. But if you're a bit shy about going on camera and or even talking and things like that, as some people are, because we're all individuals here. You know, some are good at things and some are back off and things like that. So, and that's fine. But you can do your live testimonials with Chuck as well. But he's also going to show us, show the people who are interested anyway. And it has to be by, basically by invitation. So if you want to do it, that's great. But you won't be able to just find it on YouTube because we've got it on private. Because you know, we want it for Bitcoin Ascension members and to promote Bitcoin Ascension and make but this will make our YouTube videos go absolutely viral pretty quickly. The more people we have, the faster it goes viral. Simple as that. And it isn't going to take you all day to do it. It's not going to take you hours to do it. I've actually worked out a way already of doing it really, really quickly, and while having my cup of coffee, sort of thing, and not actually having. You don't have to watch all the videos. You can set it up a certain way. It's very, very easy. And it's only easy now. Once I've been shown, it's easy. Before that, I had no idea, you know. But it's all about the engagement of the video and things like that. But Chuck is going to show everyone who wants to do it. So get on my post, say, yeah, I want in. I'll make a chat room in Facebook just for the Ascension YouTubers. I'll probably call the chat, and that way, if anyone's got any questions, they can put it in there instead of putting posts all over the wall and stuff like that. And that way, if Chuck's not around, I should be, so there'll always be someone there to help you. And but Chuck is a real go-getter. I got a lot of admiration for Chuck. He's always at it. He's always going. And he had a similar idea like Bitcoin Ascension about a year ago, but he just didn't know how to implement it. He had no idea how to really get it going. But this was his sort of idea as well. What he wanted to do was create a crowdfunding platform like BA. Not exactly the way I've done it or anything like that, but that was his idea, and he wanted to do the same thing that I'm doing. So of course he's very excited to be here. See, a lot of people can have the same idea. It's just whether they're able to execute it or not, or know how to execute it. Luckily enough, I was able to. So, Chuck's a numbers man as well. So welcome Chuck as admin. Very happy to have him on board, and he's very, very easy to talk to as well. But he's going to show you everything in the YouTube you need to know, and have fun with it. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be having a great time with it, because it's not just doing a thing; it's seeing the engagement go up on our YouTube videos, and just watching them. Basically, they'll start going viral very, very quickly if we all work together. So the more people we got, I want hundreds in there, to be honest, of members to be in there and doing it. It'll go insane, absolutely insane, especially with the methods and techniques Chuck's got. Very easy, you'll be able to follow it so easily, and there's really smart ways of doing it to do it quickly as well. So I can't wait to get stuck in myself. I'll be doing that all day tomorrow, I dare say. While I'm doing other stuff, I can be doing this at the same time as doing other stuff. So I can still look at funny cat videos, and things like that, or post something on my wall or something like that, and I can still do this YouTube thing. That's how easy it is once you know how. So get really excited about this, guys. I'm really hyped. I'm really excited about this. This you don't see me usually too animated sort of thing, unless I'm being an idiot. But in this case, I'm not. I'm actually really excited about this. This is something we can make a big difference on very, very quickly. And you don't have to make videos or anything like that. This is just the current videos we got, so we'll put some more videos on there, obviously. I was talking to Clive Anderson earlier, and he wrote me a post, and it went like this long. It was like this long, the message he sent me. It was massive. This big, seriously. It's like the fish I caught. It was huge, massive. Very long, and I read it all. Oh my God, I was good. It was like reading Lord of the Rings. No, just kidding, Clive. It was a very good message. but it was very long, but I read it all. I was very good. There was no pictures or anything. But I read the whole thing, and I didn't know if it was going to be good or bad until I got to the end, and the butler did it. So I gave away the ending. But he was suggesting, like I was talking about yesterday, follow through with the people that you're inviting in, the people who contact you, follow through with them. But as he says, a lot of us advertise in different ways. He emails thousands of people about Bitcoin Ascension, literally thousands of people. So obviously he's not going to have that engagement where he's going to talk to every single one of those people. Well done, Clive Anderson. We love you, man. And he's very excited about Bitcoin Ascension as well, because he can see the vision. As soon as you see the vision of what it's all about, it's very exciting. That's why I'm so excited. So, and that's why I do lives every night, because I'm excited. And he suggested putting a package together of, I want to join Bitcoin Ascension, click this green button on the website, click Get Started, the old Get Started button, and what it'll do, it'll take you to the page and give you the information you need to how to register, how to sign in. It'll have the videos there, how to upgrade and things like that, where to go straight afterwards, come to the Facebook group, because it's a great place to connect in there, and stuff like that. I want to see if I can automatically get an email, the welcome email, to have the PDF of the social media places we're at as an attachment, possibly. I'm hoping. I'll talk to Katie Vincent about that, to see if I can have the PDF. So as soon as they've registered and upgraded, or just registered, they'll get the PDF to show all the social media sites we're at. So they'll have it on email, so you don't lose it that way, because a lot of people never check files on Facebook group pages. It's amazing. It really, really is. I think I've been in that many groups over the years And no one checks the bloody files. That's where everything is. It's in the files section, but no one ever checks. They'll scroll down for half an hour looking for a post of the document or something. Yeah, click files. There it is, you know. But no one ever checks. So I'll see if I can get it arranged so that goes in there as sort of like a welcome package in. Look, this is where we are. But he said, yeah, the get started button. Okay, let's go to, you know, you'll register here. Once you're in your back office, you'll get an email. Put in your username, the password you're given, log in, and follow these videos in terms of upgrading. So they'll upgrade, and now join the Facebook group page. Bang, and then, of course, when they get their welcome email, they get all the social media places and be told what to do with that as well. And then they can join us. Won't that be exciting? Yes, it will. So if you're using funnels and things like that, so several people use funnels. Of course, they're not going to engage with those people personally. They'll probably never even know who they are. And so they'll be coming in, they'll be clicking the link, the Bitcoin Ascension link, but they need to know what to do next. So very good idea, Clive. I did have an idea similar to that, but actually the way you put it is actually a better way of doing it. Especially when you've got a green get started button, click, bang, there it is. So we'll have to get that coded in. I've been more concerned with getting the glitch all fixed and stuff like that. I haven't wanted to program into doing 30 different things, but that's a really good idea because we've already got the information. So we just need to put it together, sort of thing, in the front office, you know, on the home page. So when they hit get started, it takes them, jumps to a new tab, I guess, and then says this is what you got to do, and that way they can just get started. So that might be the best way of doing it. I might talk to Clive about what he thinks is the best way of doing it because he's a very switched on sort of bloke. And as I said, I'm not perfect. I can think of things one way, but I'll always listen to people who've got the who want to do the same thing, but they've got a different way of thinking on how to do it. I love that. Absolutely love it. People can tell me what to do. Believe me, I don't know everything. Okay? I know a lot of things, but I don't know everything. And so I always take any suggestion. And even if it's something I've already thought of, I love hearing a different... Because someone always thinks differently, you know? And I love that. And... So that's fantastic. Thank you very much for that, Clive. You're a huge part of this team. I know you've only just started with us and everything like that. But like Craig Smith, who hasn't been with us very long, you know, just getting stuck in. They see the vision and they're excited. So what are they doing? Everything they can. And if everything you can is emailing 1,000 people or making videos or just commenting on some of our ads or going to the YouTube and doing what Chuck tells you to do, Chuck shows you how to do, sort of thing, that's huge. It's massive, right? It doesn't have to be a lot. That's why I did one link, you know. It doesn't have to be a lot. If we're all doing it, it's massive already, okay? Think of ants, guys. Think of ants. You know, one ant by themselves is not so big deal. You get a whole swarm of ants. They build these colonies. You know, they bring in food from everywhere. They ruin your picnic. But they're all together and they all work together and they make incredible things. You know, it's amazing what they do. And we're supposed to be more intelligent than that. So if they can do it, so can we. I'm no Queen Ant, by the way. Okay? I look terrible in a dress. And, I think we can, you know, if we all work together, we don't have to do a lot, but if we all do it, it's massive. Okay? So everything we do, everything we touch will turn to gold if we all get involved. Oh, that sort of rhymes a bit. Poetry. Okay, you can tell it's late, can't you? Let's see, what else is going on? Barbara Still's thing ends tomorrow, her competition. If you've brought people in, get them to click the link to fill in the doc so she can pick the winner. She's already got quite a few names on there already, so thank you very much for people doing that, but don't forget to do that. Get your people, they'll put in the username, we'll make sure that they come in at the right time. You're not giving us one from 2 months ago. And the winner will receive that account, and Elaine will sort that out with Barbara of who gets that. So Barbara will announce the winner and tomorrow, and I'll announce on my live, and of course Barbara will do a post of the winner as well. So so that's fantastic. That's a good little comp. And then on the Sunday, I think it's Sunday. The Sunday. We'll start Mandy's. Mandy's got one too. She's pretty excited about doing hers as well. And she's giving away a spot that's under, I think it's 800 and something, or something like that. It's pretty cool. 853 or something. she wants to give. Position number 853, considering we're at 3,400 and something. That's a pretty damn good position to be in. So she's giving that away out of the goodness of her heart. She's a very generous lady, and she's going to be doing a competition too. And so that's something to look forward to as well. And yeah, so excitement plus, and quite a few members, you know, Juliet and all that, they've all done little competitions, and they've been great. It just keeps us all engaged. It was actually funny. Someone came to me today, and they were talking about a different program. They weren't trying to sign me up, but they were just talking about this different program and that they were already in, and they were saying they're copying you. I said, what do you mean? Oh, well, they've got this program, but everything you're doing, they're doing. What do you mean what I'm doing? You know, the competitions and how they're posting and things like that. I went, oh, okay, that's great. As long as they're genuine and coming from the heart and they're doing it, you know, to help the members, I haven't got a problem with that. The only thing that sort of gave me an eye tick was something I said once on a live. Apparently they've adopted that saying as well, and but you know, afterwards, because they've heard it on mine sort of thing, and they've adopted it over there as well. I thought, well, that's, you know, they're copying me. It's not a big deal, but I'm thinking, think of your own genius, you know. That is mine. But I know I mean mine from the heart, so I'm hoping they're the same way. And if they're the same way, then that's fantastic, because that means people are being helped, and that's what I'm all about. So so that's all good. But I thought it was interesting. This person was a little concerned when they were coming to me, saying, you know, why are they copying you? I said, well, you know, maybe because of what I'm doing is right. You know, if what I'm doing is right and they want to copy it, that's great. That's fine. I'd rather they worked with me, because I think together we could actually make something absolutely incredible. But, you know, people like to open their own programs. People like to be in charge, I suppose. When I opened Bitcoin Ascension, there was nothing like what I've got around at the time. Or I might have gone to the owner and say, hey, let's work together and let's do this. You know, not being a partner with him, but just being very, very helpful, like many of you guys are. And that's what I would have done. But there was nothing around. Now that since I've come around with Bitcoin Ascension, all these matrices are popping up all over the place, aren't they? You just got to look around; they're everywhere. And they're all basically, you know, trying to emulate what we're doing, which means what we're doing is fantastic, you know. And so I'm really happy about that. It is a form of flattery in a sense, but I don't have a massive ego, so that sort of thing doesn't worry me. But as long as they're doing it right and they're genuine and everything like that, but really, just come and join us. Seriously, you know, why go through all the hassle of making your own program, you know, and trying to grab people like from here and other places and stuff like that, when you just come in, bring people in, and just prosper. I guess just like everyone wants to be first, I guess. And I guess that can be part of it as well, or they think they can do a better job. And if they're genuine, fair enough, go for your life. You know, I'm never gonna. That's why I don't talk about other programs in terms of naming them and things like that, because I don't want to seem like I'm jealous. I don't want to seem like I'm putting them down or anything like that. And I'm obviously not going to promote another program, because I really want us focused on what we're doing. I think what I'm doing is right, and I think that's substantiated by seeing all these other matrices programs all of a sudden popping up all over the place, and they're all trying to do it the same sort of way. So I know what I'm doing is right, so I'm quite happy. I'm very happy, because I mean, I trust me. And over time, a lot of you guys hopefully will trust me as well. I can only prove that with time, guys. Words are words, you know, actions are better. And I'm hoping with my actions as well as my words that you'll learn to trust me and trust in Bitcoin Ascension. I know a lot of you do. Some of you are real die-hard fans, and I love it, sort of thing. You know, I'm waiting to see Ivan t-shirts going out everywhere. Don't do that, please. It's scary. That's only good for Halloween. But, you know, the dedication has been fantastic from you guys, and I'm so proud. And I'm not proud of me, and it's not even being proud of Bitcoin Ascension, it's being proud of you guys for doing what you're doing. It's just absolutely amazing. I absolutely love it. And I can't wait. As soon as I get up in the morning, got my iPad next to me on the bed, bang, hitting notifications and things like that, messages and things like that. That's how much it excites me. And I know you guys get busy in your life and things like that, and you procrastinate sometimes about, I'll get this done. But really, if you want to change your life for what you want to do, whether it's a project or just a lifestyle change, which is a project in itself, I guess, but it's a lifestyle change, so you're not stressing so much. If you really believe in that goal, work with us, and you'll get there. Simple as that. I'm not going to give up on you. My admin's not going to give up on you. And all the people who are really into this sort of thing are having a great time. They're laughing. I'm having messages with them, and we're laughing. We're making jokes. They're excited. They're happy. And as I said, we've been going over 3 months now, and we're still going strong. You know, the engagement on the group page is amazing. You know, the advertising's still going. Juliet's still got the whip out with the juicing group. Don't ever slow down on that sort of thing. As I said, if you don't feel like placing an ad for one day because you've done it all week and you just want to break from placing an ad, just check out everyone else's ad and comment on them. That's all you got to do. There, you've done your part. Bang. You know, that's how Bitcoin Ascension gets out there. And we really, really want to help everyone, because you all know in your hearts that you guys are true, right? I know in my heart that I'm true. So we're all working together with a true program. So we want to help as many people as we want. It's not about us making money by getting these people in. It's about changing these people's lives. Our lives will change too, but we're changing other people's lives too for the better. And don't think about how this is going to push you through. Think how this is going to change their life, how we're going to help them achieve their goals. That's how you have to think about it. And the rest just falls into place. That's what I said. Don't watch your position to see when it goes to level 2 and level 3. Focus on getting Bitcoin Ascension to the 1 million people by the end, or the 1 million accounts or 1 million people by the end of the year. You do that, everything else just falls into place. Okay? So you don't have to stress about that. Focus on the other thing. And everything else falls in part. It's just a chain reaction, guys. And that's why I'm so excited. I don't watch my accounts at all. Have no idea where they are. I don't watch them at all. I just concentrate on Bitcoin Ascension and making sure everyone else is succeeding, because I know if I can get everyone else succeeding, I'm going to succeed. Okay? As I said, it's not about me, it's about we. All right? I've said it before, I'll say it again. It's not about me, it's about we. If everyone has that attitude, we succeed. Okay? So excitement plus. I was going through with the programmer the enhancements I want to bring into Bitcoin Ascension at the right time. It has to be timed right. If you do it at the wrong time, it doesn't work. So, and I know exactly when to do it, and I've got this plan, and you guys are going to love it. It's going to blow your mind. And I know I'm a bit of a tease, as Clive called me a tease. I'm a tease. I don't wear short skirts, but I'm a bit of a tease. But I'm not teasing you. I just want you to know that Bitcoin Ascension isn't just going to be a matrix. It's going to be so much more, so much bigger. And as I said, a company only survives if you really develop it, and you keep developing it and keep improving it. You don't move the goalposts like you get some companies. They move stuff around all the time. All of a sudden you get this, now you're only getting this, and then it goes down to this. Don't stick with places like that. If they're going to do that, they're not treating you with the respect you deserve. But my Bitcoin Ascension isn't just going to be one matrix. It's going to be so much more. And I'm going to develop it and grow it, and that's how our program, or a company, or a business, or anything you want to call it, succeeds. Okay? Also, talked to David Clark today about merchandise over here in Australia, and he's got someone he knows who does the shirts and all that sort of thing too, and they do it a lot cheaper than Vistaprint over here. Chuck's using Vistaprint over in the US, but they do it cheaper over there than what we get it here. And we've got the UK covered too. So we're going to get the price lists and things like that for us first, so we can work out with the designs how much it's going to cost per shirt, whether we can get a bulk deal, things like that. Remember, anything you buy from this sort of thing, of course you're getting a product, which is good, very important, but also the profits go straight into buying Bitcoin Ascension accounts and then given back to the people. Okay, we don't keep them for ourselves. Goes back to you guys. So you're helping Bitcoin Ascension grow, and you're getting a product for it, and I think that's really, really important. So if anyone asks what's the product is, clothing, merchandise and stuff like that, you're getting that sort of stuff because we're using it to enhance the program as well, and you're getting and you're getting the positions as well. So so that's exciting stuff too. I can't wait to get that up and running. I've got to talk to someone about one of the little surprises I want to bring in. And I want to get that up and running very, very soon, and you will love it, and it's going to benefit you in different ways too, not just one way. It'll benefit others in other ways too. I really want it. That's how big I want this. It's not just about Bitcoin Ascension, the foundation as well. It's a whole heap of other stuff I want to bring in. But as I said, got to bring it at the right time. So we need the movement, we need the following, and we need our things to go viral. And so people are flocking in. And when that happens, then I can bring in these other improvements and stuff like that. And everyone's going to go, wow, this is amazing. I'm so excited. I'm really excited tonight. I don't know why, but I'm really excited because probably talking to people like Clive, and I talk to Chuck, and I talk to Craig and people like that, and Philip Terry as well. And I just get excited talking to people like that who are really positive and ask the questions and offer solutions and things like that. It just makes me feel great that I've got so many people that are sharing that sort of vision. You're not alone in the world. It's fantastic, and I really, really love it. All right, I've been prattling on. I don't think there was anything. I could have forgotten half a dozen things by now with the way I prattle on, but I don't think there's anything else major. Remember the Barberstool comp finishes tomorrow. We'll start Mandy's probably the next day. We'll just keep the competitions going. We're good that way. And the things I want to work on, that get started button on the home screen, get started, bang, takes you to the presentation basically on what Bitcoin Ascension is. This is how you upgrade. This is where you go to now. We're going to welcome you with open arms. Put up a post saying, hi, my name's, Siva Ramakrishnan. I'm here, and you're gonna get all these people welcome you in, and that's what I also love about that. Someone puts up a post or something like that, and everyone gets congratulated or welcomed. It's just beautiful to watch, and that's why my little catchphrase: I love you all, because I do. I really do. I love what you do. I love who you are, and I love that you've come here to share your goals and dreams, and how I can help, and all of us can help, but I can help make those goals and dreams and projects come true. That's what keeps me going so hard. I find it hard to sleep because that's how excited I get from it. So, all right, thank you very much. I do love you all, especially Clive, you little cutie. He's too scared to come to Australia because we've got all the creepy crawly things, and I was going to take him hunting crocs, and he doesn't want to come. So. But I'll just send him over one of our massive bush tarantulas you get, sort of thing, big as like a huge hubcap sort of thing. I'm sure he'd love that, wouldn't you, Clive? You'd love a really big spider. Who reckons I should give him a big spider, send a big spider over to him? I'm sure he'd love it. Sorry, mate. Yeah, so let's get on with it, and let's get stuck in, and Chuck, if you're watching, and if you want to get into the YouTube thing, I'll make up the chat room, and if you go on my post, but also contact Chuck, and he'll get you started straight away. I think Marty Martins has already been shown by Chuck exactly what to do, and he's going to get stuck in. That's the attitude we want. That's the way you reach success. And I'm Ivan Mirjic, and I'm out. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Okay, see you later. Bye-bye.